Good morning. It's Sunday, December 29th. I'm Lisa Evers in the Fox 5 newsroom. Thank you for joining us live on the Fox Local app. Breaking news this morning, a plane crash in South Korea takes 179 lives. Officials say only 2 of the 181 people on board the Jeju Airlines jet survived. It crashed while landing in the town of Muan, about 180 miles south of Seoul. Front landing gear did not deploy properly, and the plane crashed into a concrete fence and burst into flames. It was a 15-year-old Boeing 737-800 jet. There was a special treat for chess players in New York City yesterday. Basketball superstar Victor Wembanyama showed up at Washington Square Park to play chess with strangers. Despite the rain, the Hoops great says he would like to see a players-only chess tournament. Checking the forecast today, some rain this morning, then clear tonight, breezy with rain, heavy at times. Tomorrow, on the warmer side. Well, chances are you know someone who is battling the flu or some kind of bug this time of year. So we sent Fox 5's Duarte Geraldino to find out how you might be able to avoid getting sick.
Health data confirms what you've probably already noticed. Respiratory illnesses are on the rise. According to the New York State Department of Health, as of December 14th, there have been more than 23,000 positive flu cases statewide. Flu hospitalizations are up 48%.
Where I live in my building, there's a few people that are sick, a few people at work that got sick last week too. It's going around.
In New York City, flu cases jumped 92%, with more than 4,500 cases reported as of December 14th. And when it comes to RSV, more than 4,700 cases were reported during the same period. And doctors say the flu, RSV, they aren't the only concerns this season.
Walking pneumonia, we're also worried, and we haven't really seen yet, but we're very worried about bird flu and the potential spread of that.
Dr. Rabia De La Torre says there's a COVID connection here. Years of social isolation not only protected us from COVID-19, but also slowed the spread of the flu, RSV, whooping cough, and other illnesses.
And as a result, we lost a lot of our herd immunity, and our bodies aren't primed against those the way that they were. And so if you don't see flu for, 4 years, and then all of a sudden you're exposed, you could potentially get very sick from it, whereas previously you might have had little mini exposures kind of priming your body.
To reduce your risk of getting seriously ill this season, doctors recommend getting vaccinated, wearing masks in crowded spaces, getting enough sleep, and watching your diet.
Hand hygiene is very important and very beneficial, especially for kids. It can be very hard to maintain, but avoid touching your eyes, your nose, your mouth, and even your food if you are exposed to really any sick contacts, and washing your hands before you do so.
48% up. Does that number surprise you with the flu?
Yeah, 48%.
I mean, people are not getting their flu shot, man. That's what it comes down to. So, you know what? If you're likely susceptible to it, or, you're a little concerned about your health, go get a flu shot and protect yourself.
Duarte Geraldino, Fox 5 News.
A federal judge in Manhattan is signaling that Rudy Giuliani's contempt hearing next Friday might not end so well for the former New York City mayor. A judge issued an order on Friday in which he was dismissive of what he described as attempts by Giuliani and his lawyer to dodge providing information to attorneys for 2 Georgia election poll workers who won a libel case against him. The election workers were awarded $148 million in the defamation case. Their lawyers have been trying for months to recover Giuliani's assets to collect the judgment. Well, with only 3 days until the end of the new year, or to the beginning of the new year, the end of this year, it's time to get rid of all of that baggage from this year, 2024. Yesterday, dozens gathered in Times Square for the 18th annual Good Riddance Day. People wrote down any unpleasant, frustrating, or forgettable memories and literally wiped them away. The public could also post their bad memories online and see them disappear as they crawled across a giant screen in Times Square.
And my good riddance was self-doubt and unorganized.
Good riddance to all the negativity in my life, starting super positive in 2025, and yeah, that's what I hope to bring into the new year. And my good riddance is pretty much just to, have, build confidence, get away with self-doubt. You only limit yourself, and to get rid of one of my gauges. It's been there forever.
One person from Williamsburg said, "Good riddance to loud neighbors, a bad job, and bed bugs." Year after year, people are caught on camera doing good things, bad things, or just downright funny things. 2024 was no exception. Garrett Tenney has all of the caught on camera highlights.
Defying gravity and defying expectations. 2024 brought us some head-turning moments, and cameras captured them all. Like this MMA fighter who faced his toughest opponent yet, an 8-foot alligator.
You're under arrest. You gotta leave their grandmas alone.
Florida Gator knocked Florida man from the headlines when officers arrested him at the home of a 104-year-old woman.
Are you nice? You're in my house.
Bears made quick escapes after breaking into homes, cars, and schools.
Gonna eat through my lunchbox.
But this pair of thieves wasn't as lucky. They went to steal a car from a dealership only to have another vehicle they broke into get stuck and pin them inside.
I'm pulling in right now at this second.
This is a driver with a license suspended, and he was just driving.
And a Michigan man going viral after he video called into his court hearing for a suspended license while driving. But it later turned out he never had a license in the first place.
Stop right there. Stop.
In New York, a Good Samaritan was quick on his feet as he took down a porch pirate who tried to make a run for it. A dramatic scene also playing out in Maine. Jurors chased down a handcuffed man after he bolted out of a courthouse.
Oh, that's so close. It's on the ground, it's on the ground.
Mother Nature was captured spinning funnel clouds, forming sinkholes, and lighting up waves along the coast. Wow. While a total solar eclipse stopped people across the country in their tracks.
From here, Earth sure looks like a perfect world.
A group of astronauts had an out-of-this-world achievement when they soared high above Earth during the first ever commercial spacewalk. While California firefighters took to new heights when they responded to a stranded kite surfer whose call for help was literally written in the sand.
Are you ready to go skydiving again? Let's roll!
This Massachusetts man may be 90 years old, but that didn't stop him from making a 6th skydive to celebrate his late wife on their anniversary.
I told you I'd get honor roll.
No way, you did it?
And a New York deli owner rewarded a 12-year-old customer's hard work after he finally made honor roll.
Go grab whatever you want.
With artificial intelligence playing a bigger role online, events that appear to be caught on camera will need to be watched with a closer eye in the new year. In Chicago, I'm Garrett Tenney, Fox News.
And they're off no more. The sun is set on the oldest horse racing track in New Jersey, the Freehold Raceway. Welcome fans, jockeys, and their horses for the final time yesterday. Fox 5's Meredith Gorman takes us to the last run.
It was a sad day for horse racing lovers in Monmouth County, New Jersey. The end of an era, or multiple eras, as Saturday was the last day of races at Freehold Raceway after more than 150 years of harness racing, bringing up emotions for both those who work there and those who enjoy going.
It's very, very sad. It's a place where it's not the fanciest place in the world and it's not the most money they go for, but it's a place for young people to start. It's a place for older people to just keep racing and do what they love to do and keep their horses going that can't race at some of the bigger tracks.
I found out about a month ago and I was like, no way. And I guess they were trying to do some stuff to make it last, but it wasn't in the cards.
Freehold, the nation's oldest harness racing track, announced this fall that they were closing due to smaller crowds and rising land values. And for many who came to the final race day, they've been coming here for decades. And this racetrack has been a part of their memories for a very long time.
I started obviously as a young man. I've raced horses here. I've held so many charity events here and got to know so many horse people. And for a lot of local people, this is their life. They're not able to pick up and go somewhere else now. So it's bittersweet. It's great to see a crowd again, but to have a crowd because we're closing wasn't the most ideal thing.
Plenty of people trying to place their last bets and enjoy their last time at the racetrack before it closes, despite the rain. A bittersweet day for those who love coming to this racetrack. Reporting from Freehold Raceway, I'm Meredith Gorman, Fox 5 News.
A final check of the forecast today. Some rain this morning, then clear. Tonight, breezy with rain. Tomorrow, on the warmer side. And that does it for us this morning. I'm Lisa Evers. Have a great day. And remember, Fox 5 News is always streaming right here on the Fox Local app.